it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where I blend. Off in the back where I... Yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where I... Another one, another one, another one. Another one, another one, another one, another one, another one. Another one. Another one down.
What they say now. I like to welcome everybody out to the samurai. Indeed. Here we go, one side. Really need. Very beautifully, very alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really need. What you got? Very beautifully.
Dolphins, stingrays, whales, oh my, and throw some boxers in there as well. We're underwater at the Atlantis. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson. Here we have, and they'll be facing.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of
One of the hottest. And there's the bell for round one. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. The perfect counter lands. That hook just can't find the target. The straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. Perfect counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. They exchange punches. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Here we go, it's round two. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye. They're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he just missed with that left jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Good counter punch. Nice punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The courage on display here is incredible. There's a counter shot. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
On to the third. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter shot. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Punch, counter punch. Nice job blocking the hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter shot lands. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. A straight right just misses. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Good counter punching. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one. Here we go to the fourth round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Nice counter. And he scores with the counter. The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those popped areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Caught him. That counter punch caught him clean. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cliff. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
One punch can change the entire complexion of this fight. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. So much for boxing. This is a fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. He is down big time on the score. Let's start the 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Build up to this fight, Johnny. This power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12. I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Tried to score with a jab. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
This fight has a real good flow to it. Beautiful counter shot. this fighter has been down twice. They've got... Here we go. It's round 7. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
No rest for the weary. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter punch. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Catch and shoot. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Seemed like and we enter the 8th round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's why the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
A perfect counter shot. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Punch, counter punch. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Good counter punching. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened.
I'm Todd Grisham, and not a bad day for a fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to win.
First up, the artist from the United States of America. And he'll be facing...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the blue trunks with gray trim, the artist. Fighting out of the blue corner, representing the renowned boxing family from Coachella, California in the United States, here is a unified super welterweight champion of the world, the towering Inferno, Sebastian Fundora.
And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready.
All right, so hope you don't fight on the back here.
The straight right just misses. They are giving us a high-tempo show.
Come on, bro.
That jab doesn't score. Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this, your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than have to.
You don't even want to come to it a little bit. You just want to stand back and...
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecard.
Little goofy chat, boy.
No defense for that hook. That jab scores. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
So you're not going to push forward. Take my point.
As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges...
Get your mind back, get your focus back.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Yeah, come on. Come on.
Counter punch caught him clean.
Yeah, I know that's what you want.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Come on, bro. That's what you want to do? I'm going to stand right here, watch you not pull it. Controller in my left hand. Oh, he coming.
Good idea, but misses with the left hook. That jab misses.
Come on, man.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Misses with the straight left. Catch and shoot.
Come on.
Beautiful counter shot.
Hey, that boy wanna play with me, chat.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year.
Come on, bro.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster.
That boy is crazy.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Not trying to get no smoke, bro. I'm gonna give it to him. Gotta show him his beard, bro.
Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Somebody.
On to the third. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
No, you know what I'm saying? Choke, bro. Like that IQ is up there. Come on, bro. I'm gonna give you it right back. So you just gonna try to circle out?
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
Yep. Try to catch me with that jab. Try to catch me with that jab.
The straight right just misses. Jab does not score. And he scores with the counter. Nice counter. Solid punch.
Mr. Runner, that's all you got? Come on.
Jab misses. He misses with that jab. Those counter punches have to hurt.
He wanna run, Chuck. He wanna run the whole
This round's
fight.
still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
I'm still on the keep chasing for this one. I'm really gonna see that keep the shit. Come on.
The game plan does not seem... Back at it in round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Yes, yo, chat, this shit is funny. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up, bro. Like,
Throws the jab and doesn't score.
I'm using a creative fighting. He just went like,
They are not going to let this one go to the judges.
That's good.
Swing and a miss with that uppercut.
Keep running, bro. Keep running. Come on. Keep running.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Come on.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Let me explain to you, lads. A fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Come on, bro. Run. Keep running.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell with...
Done all your work all the way through.
On to the fifth we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Missing with that jab. He missed with that jab. A perfect counter shot. We wanted action, and they are delivering.
Come forward, bro. Ooh, come forward. You saw I get them punches, man. So
in the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
These two fighters are made for one another. A swing and a miss with the right hook. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who... There's the bell to start round 6. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nah, I ain't gonna win this dude if I don't win.
He threw a punch and just got countered.
Yo, 808
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he misses with that jab. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight.
This round can go either way. 10 seconds to go. This is the time that the trainer needs to cut. Here comes round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's a counter shot. This is a high-octane battle. Nice counter shot.
He's just making a run with the taller fighter. And I'm walking him down. Draw.
Can't find a home for that jab.
Yo, wait, Jack, this is funny.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Come on, bro. Like
This is with the jab.
Not coming forward at all. Like, bro.
The straight right just misses.
This gotta be the worst I've ever seen somebody fight in Undisputed. All the dudes who you see use Fundora, that's what they do.
The perfect counter lands.
Like this. Yo, bro,
Well, he is in big trouble.
Yo, Fundora.
There's the bell to start round 8. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Hard look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him, I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
You know what I'm saying?
They exchange punches.
Because that's all he want to do. Back up, back up, back up.
The jab doesn't quite connect. The straight right just misses. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. We knew it was going to be close, but that's as close as it gets. It is a draw. No winners and no losers here.
You know what? That's fair. And for the fans, I feel sorry for the fans because they wanted to walk away with some winner. But eventually, these guys are going to have to do it all.
Like, bro, I knew from the jump he was going run. Look at his record. Trash. Like, come on, bro. You gonna run. That's how you get your record, by running with Fundora? That's crazy.
I just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. Don't want you to feel smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller. The difference in height isn't I left my ego at the altar. Now every ring's a thing, and everything I taught you is coming back around to me, just like revolvers. And every single click is just hammering it home. Who knew Russian roulette involved answering the phone? Until my signal dwindles or my channel is in Rome, or my cell phone dies, or it's cancer in my dome. And dear nicks the tone as I pour my pain out. One of your short nose might blow my brains out, but you ain't even pick up. Talking to myself, exactly what you sick of.
Feeling kinda restless. Did you get my message? It's swirling around in the storm.
Yeah, come on.
No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there.
Yeah.
I left the story of my life on your answering machine. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there?
Are you there?
Hello, would you pick up?
You get me now? You get me now? Bet.
They could have picked any venue in the world, but they chose this one for a reason. What an atmosphere. This is the Lighthouse Theater. I'm Todd Grisham. And next to me for the broadcast, introducing first, Special K, Del Brook, the former welterweight champion of the world, fighting out of the Steel City of Sheffield, UK. They're coming up against the artist from the United States of America.
They have waited for this fight for so long, John. This is ridiculous.
And now for the official introductions, we turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon.
This bout is scheduled for 8.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype.
I see that.
Here we go for round one.
Send your shit in the chat and then we'll request it.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. They miss with the jab. It is standing room only. Every seat has been sold in this amazing theater.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That hook doesn't score. Got him there. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch. Straight right just misses. Nope, that uppercut does not score. Punch, counter punch. It's all offense all the time. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
See, like this dude, he coming forward, he fighting, and he actually coming forward and trying to get his shit up, bro.
What do we expect to see here in round two? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
That counter punch caught him clean. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. He wasn't ready for that counter punch. He misses with that jab. They exchange punches. Those counter punches have to hurt. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Nice counter. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. And there's the bell for round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter punch. Perfect counter lands. Wow, what a shot! And it's over! A home run swing, and that will do it here. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
I've got to see.
Hope we could hit him. It was right past.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What...
I just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. Stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. I want you to feel smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller. The difference in height isn't I left my ego at the altar. Now every ring's a thing, and everything I taught you is coming back around to me, just like revolvers. And every single click is just hammering it home. Who knew Russian roulette involved answering the phone? Until my signal dwindles or my channel is in Rome, or my cell phone dies, or it's cancer in my dome. And dear nicks the tone as I pull my pain out. One of your short nose might blow my brains out, but you ain't even pick up. Talking to myself, exactly what you sick of.
Feeling kinda restless. Did you get my message? It's swirling around.
Appreciate it, cuzzo. Huh? Hell yeah, it's real time. You gotta also remember your playtime is just like it calculates the days where you play sometime. That when you look at that shit, so you gotta make sure I gotta look at. That was good.
Okay, let's reset and switch status. Hey! Oh, what was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching on. No. Let's fight. Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? Give me your pistol. Doing what you're doing. This is good work.
all the way through camp. Get this boxing back together. Now listen, kid, I need you to go back. Let's do it.
What? So they got Manny Pacquiao winning all them rounds. Okay. Pac-Man winning all the rounds, man. Yo, and it's like, what? Why did that out, man? Come here, bro. Switch it out, please. That shit didn't even wow him. Got him. It's over. It's over. He ain't getting back up. Oh, what?
1, 2,
Damn.
3,
That boy
4,
getting right back
5.
up.
Come to me.
Thought it was over.
Kid, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
Let's do it.
Now counter his mistakes. Make him miss. Make him pay.
What, bro?
Forget it up now.
Is this a joke? What? Yo, chat. Yo, no, that gotta be crazy. What, bro?
1, 2.
That's a joke right there. That didn't even hit me, bro. So how the hell y'all gonna call that a knockdown now? Y'all a joke, bro. Come on, bro. Why are you running? Got your ass. Stop running.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you still want to fight?
Come on, you want to win this fight? Right. Let's get out there.
That boy Manny Pacquiao eyes swollen. boy. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, he caught me with those. Straight. That boy threw it straight to my dome. Okay, that's nice. Can't lie, so if I can't hurt him, this is his round. Which gonna have me down by 2. And he not going, you know what I'm saying? Give himself up to try and see nothing.
Get your mind on the job.
Oh my God, that's a big ass overhand. That shit connected. That body shot slowed me, couldn't move. Overhand came over, just did the job, folks.
4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Now I'm down by 3. That's bad as hell. So I gotta try and knock his ass out now.
What are you doing? You switched off completely. You getting soft on me? Hey, the fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid.
Give me a pistol.
Damn, they got me down by 5. What the? Ain't no way. So I gotta knock him out.
Look at me.
How the hell do I? Yeah, my boy taunting now. Brother man, you got a 92 fighter, brother man. I'm using the 85. Come on now. You going to taunt? You the big man. Come on, bro.
8. Come to me.
You thought he was over, right?
What are the exact limits for taking your created fighter online?
85.
Overall? Only tier 1 traits, or can you go higher?
Nah, it's 85, bro. He's gonna stay at 85. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. He's just trying to hurt me bad. Oh my God, he trying to hurt me. Yo, he firing off hook straight, trying to get me out of there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh my God, I could have got up, bro. That shit shot straight up. I couldn't even get up. That shit got me. Nice one. Manny Pacquiao.
Can you put traits on?
Traits?
So, what level?
To what level? Shit. I guess you could only put on like 4, I guess. And they're level 1. At least mine's are level 1, so I don't think they could go higher than that, because mine's is level 1, unless you got something that's higher, so you can, you know what I'm saying, teach me something.
We've been talented all along. Think we're fortresses made of stone.
Appreciate you for being my #1 video, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that. These boys in here, you know what I'm saying? They ain't messing with me, bro. Cause every time somebody come up here with an 85, they have to get whooped, bro. I whooped a Manny fighter already, but this fighter, he had them combinations that Manny needed, and you know what I'm saying? That's how he was able to get me out of there. So shit, I applaud him, cause not a lot of people can get me out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture, you can't parkour over a part. You gotta march forth over your art, and for your fans, when you corner, gotta shorten your stance, lessen your tails, Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band, and do whatever that the chorus commands, and for the grand all along.
They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. This is the Lighthouse Theater. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history of this sport. Inducted into the International Hall of Fame in 1990, he fights out of Harlem, New York. Against them, the artist from the United States of America.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. They'll fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the...
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
This place is like a coliseum. When it's packed out, the fans are there. You can hear their punches. You can smell the sweat. The heat is second to none.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Here we go for round one. Couldn't land that jab. Perfect counter lands. That counter shot lands. Can't land the jab there. This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making of excuses, because you're going to be so transparent. All laid out there.
Beautiful counter shot.
Oh, that's how we
Just missed with that jab. Nice counter shot. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think light. Concentrate.
A perfect counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. No secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if...
And there's the bell for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Only catching air with that hook. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Punch right up the middle. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Oh, wait a minute. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Days now needs to steady the pace.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's... The bell rings and we start the third. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. How about that time counter shot? One punch could change everything in this battle. Back and forth they go. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. The straight right just misses. What a punch! Punch, counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Back at it in round 4. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Well done with that counter shot. You won't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he fails to score with that left hook. catch and shoot. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Nice counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance without a...
There's the bell to start round 5. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punch. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. That uppercut misses. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The courage on display here is incredible. That counter punch caught him clean. Jab does not score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Big time on the score.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
Come on. Let's start the 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Straight right just misses.
You say what? You said one.
Nice counter. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
They block the uppercut. Missing with the left uppercut. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't... I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
Did you see that? Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
That's lights out right there. fighter has it in the tank.
Switching on. Right, let's go out there.
And there's the bell to start round 7. And there's the bell to start the round. There's a counter shot. A straight right. Whoa, wait a minute. The referee really thinking about stopping it. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. There's a scoring blow. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Where did...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you continue.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left? And down goes the artist. Wow, let's take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four. You are ready.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. This is a very important break here. Round 8, and we're off again. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
And he scores with the counter. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Good counter punching. The straight right just misses. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. At some point, the corner has to say you're done. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense.
As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
I let it go. No pain, I'm out of it, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was there wrong. Phone out the way for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. Speed down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been in before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you, now you ain't never that. So lose, I do, I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you, now you ain't never that. So lose, I do, I gotta run it back. Another one time be fun. I think my aim just begun. Another one last time please ya. Now I ain't live to please y'all. Ain't got no plans to be through. With this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool. Nah, I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue. At least the tune in my room. Feel like it's trying to consume. But I'm just days to refuse. Or maybe make it out soon. I assume that my doom ain't the worst of the guess what my purpose is. Start my verse, then I fall when the curtain ends. When the curtain
Fighting under the candlelight. Welcome to Cambrian Hall. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Hi.
First up, we have the artist from the United States of America, Sugar Ray Leonard. He, of course, won world titles in 5 different weight classes, including the...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Did you feel that energy? Did you hear that beat in the music? If anything's...
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This is a high-octane battle. The perfect counter lands. He prevents that left uppercut from scoring. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
And forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he misses with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Catch and shoot. They miss with the jab. That one will count. How about that time counter shot? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it. Here we go for round 2. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Beautiful counterpunch. Straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punch. Straight right just misses. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice punch. There's a counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
There's the bell for round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Is this a game? Why are we frozen? Did he quit, bro? Yo, I'm frozen, chat.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
I'm literally frozen. I can't do nothing. Like, what is going on right now?
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
Ain't no way. What is Undisputed on right now? Why are we both frozen? And I see that he can't either, so he does frozen.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
10-10, is it? It gotta be, because how's going to give a round to
You'd like to see more jabs.
Like, that's crazy. That shit was actually tweaking.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
43 seconds left in the round and nobody has a goal.
Both men step back for just a moment.
Can't go forward. So, yeah, I see this glitch right here. This is a major glitch right here on Undisputed. Like, I can't move forward and he can't move forward, chat. So none of us can punch each other.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
I don't know what's going on. And the round ain't come. What the hell? What, bro? No, ain't no way he glitched the game, bro. He had to glitch the game. I'm not live for that, bro. Bro, bitch, the man, folks. I can't move. He can't move. It gotta be him. This ain't good for shit, man. Cause I ain't this shit. And so the game is just stuck out on me. I think I'm Undisputed to see that, what the hell is going on right now. All because people can't take their losses, man. So when are we gonna be able to move Undisputed? I know y'all finna send this back to the straight lobbies right ahead. Look at the people in the back, like, what's going on? Why they not fighting? Like, that's not what I paid for. Let's see, probably gonna say, you know, this shit is not it, shot. Dude.